Good morning in the morning. This is Musa Watabu, and I'm here to talk about the increased fuel prices. This is a debate that is ongoing in the country, and many of Kenyans are really crying and lamenting. Gava imanza kutumesa. Because you'd realize that in our economy, if you touch on the cost of fuel, it affects all aspects of life. How and why? Because fuel will definitely affect transport. When transport is affected, it means all farm produce from the farm to the markets, the cost of transportation itakuwa imeenda juu. If that is affected, it means that the end user incur a higher amount of money to purchase anything from the market. So you wanted to go to a supermarket and purchase anything, all those goods in a supermarket have been transported from a particular location zikakuja pale kwa supermarket. The end user feels the change in price. You realize electricity, the cost of course would go higher. And this would also affect now the manufacturing industry. So when the manufacturing industry has been affected, it means again, they will just do one thing. They'll pass over this extra cost to the end user, which means all the manufactured and processed goods we use out here, the increased cost would of course go to the end user. Hii itafanya maisha yake magumu zaidi. But I'm not looking at this to really complain about what government has done, because that is what we've been seeing in the last couple of years. Gava imefanya the business environment imekuwa very complicated. Those of us who operate within the entrepreneurial world, the world of business, we know that doing business in Kenya is not so easy at the moment. But tunavumilia tu. And then COVID-19 came. Sauti, I think nimeanza kunaona kidogo. So COVID-19 came and worsened the business environment. Now, the increased fuel prices zime worsen things, zimekuwa mbovu zaidi. What should entrepreneurs do? Uko place, you are running your own shop, general shop, uko in the service industry, in the product industry, there is one thing you need to do to pass over that cost to the end user. There is no way we can operate in business, behave like his staff, hatuwezi, haitumizi. It is true ya kwamba inatuumiza. Even the big boys in the game, his staff ya fuel, imekuja kwa affect to the core. The only thing that entrepreneurs can do is to pass over the cost to the end user. And when they do that, the cost of living is going to even go higher, na maisha yatakuwa magumu sana kwa wananchi wa kawaida. Our government, the people within the entrepreneurial world and the business world, hawahitaji punishment ya government sana. Government needs to support the people within the entrepreneurial world so that they create more job opportunities ambazo government imeshindwa kucreate. So if we keep on messing up the business world, it means that even the entrepreneurs would not be in a position to create those chances for other Kenyans to earn the daily bread. Kenyans, nimesikia hapa kule ya kwamba we were supposed to have demonstrations ili tuseme ya kwamba we can't accept the issue ya kuongeza price ya fuel. But again, Wakenya ni wale wale, tumeamua kukanyagia history chini. As we do that, gava inajua kwamba sisi ni wale wase, vitu tunapiga kelele online kidogo, alafu tunanyamaza. What happens next? Wataongeza kitu kingine tena. But I am 100% sure, if you go to any shop, any supermarket, anywhere where you shop, you'd realize ya kwamba the cost of products imeenda juu. The cost of services imeenda juu. Why? Entrepreneurs, for them to survive, they will just pass over this cost from their businesses to you as the end user, to you as the buyer, to you as the consumer. And I think it is important as Kenyans, we need to stand up firmly and look our government into the eyes and tell them, enough is enough. Tunabeba ufala at times, hawakumbuki ya kwamba at some point walikuja wakasema kwamba wanataka create 5 million jobs in a year. Wakasema wataunda maisha Wanjiku ikuwe fiti. And now it's a good time because 2022 is really, 2022 ni kesho. Are we able to remember all these things and make the right decisions? Because gava imekuwa ikipromise since nikemtoia kwamba jobs zinakuja zikuji. But I have seen young men and women who are out here as entrepreneurs start business ideas ambazo zime provide job opportunities for many people. But then gava inakuja ina strangle hizo businesses zinadai. If you walk along different roads in Nairobi, many malls are empty. Many stalls are empty. Why? Because doing business is tough. And the government is worsening even the already tough environment. Tuduaje? Tuwapige kiboko come August 2022 as we make the right decisions for our country. Please go on our YouTube channel, it's Teketeke Nation Live, and subscribe. Kindly subscribe. Thank you. Tuonane baadaye.